Geology in a Jiffy! What's in the bag? It's
Strike-slip faults. A strike-slip fault occurs where movement is horizontal between two blocks of rock. If we take a block of rock and slide it against another block of rock, the surface about which the blocks slide is called the fault plane, which is vertical in strike-slip faults. The movement about the fault plane is by sliding, either horizontally to the right or to the left, but not up or down. This gives us two main types of strike-slip faults, where the movement is either to the left or to the right. The first type of strike-slip fault happens when one of the blocks of rock is forced sideways to the right, causing displacement, the other block moving in the opposite direction, giving us a left lateral strike-slip fault. If we look at this from above, we see the fault plane between the two blocks of rock. The yellow block moves to the right, meaning the displacement of the red block is to the left when viewed from either side of the fault, also known as sinistral movement. The second type of strike-slip fault happens when one of the blocks of rock is forced sideways to the left in relation to the other block, giving us a right lateral strike-slip fault. If we look at this from above, we see the yellow block moves to the left, meaning the displacement of the red block is to the right, making this a right lateral strike-slip fault, also known as dextral movement.
That's amazing!
A famous example of a strike-slip fault is the 150-kilometre long Great Glen Fault, the most prominent fault in Great Britain, which cuts diagonally across Scotland. If we look at this fault more closely, we see the fault has helped shape the coastline. A granite intrusion, aged about 420 million years old, outcrops along the fault, to the north of the southwestern end and to the south further northeast along the fault. Knowing that 1/2 plus 1/2 makes a whole, the same as one piece of jigsaw added to the other piece makes a whole jigsaw, when we look at the map, we see two halves of the granite intrusion, which clearly must have formed as one single mass. So by removing the movement along the fault plane, we can see how the landmass has been faulted, the northern section of rock being moved left laterally in a southwesterly direction.
Wow!
Another clear example of a strike-slip fault can be found in the Xinjiang province in China, the northwest trending lineament clearly showing the left lateral movement about the fault plane. Please do watch our other Geology in a Jiffy videos about normal faults, reverse faults and transform faults.
Please subscribe to my channel. Bye!